Hey guys, Brig here. Welcome back to day 68 of the Gold Cap Challenge. So I'm actually on holiday again when you're watching this video. So I recorded it just before I left. And yeah, you might be thinking, oh, he's always on holiday, but it's actually pretty rare for me. But it's only because I've finished uni. I was actually at quite a stressful uni in Cambridge. So yeah. Had a lot of hard work for 3 years, so it's finally time to chillax. To be honest, I actually was pretty chillax for the last 3 years, but loads of people here are so hard-working, so sort of just stressed out all the time, working in the library 12 hours a day. It's kind of messed up, so that's what stresses you out more than anything. But no, I've actually had a really good time. Kind of sad I'm leaving. But yeah, just making the most of my free time before I have to start work. Anyways, let's get to the gold making. This is my bank alt. We will do a quick mailbox opening. So we got 210k in the first lot. That includes a vial of the sands, a load of potions, a load of gear, a load of tomes, a load of everything. We're just selling everything at the moment. It's great. Apart from tailoring and engineering, but I'm gonna, well, when I'm back from holiday, I'm gonna get those on my other alt, because I think then I'll just have every profession that's crafting, and that'd be cool. Vantus runes are another huge thing. I've been selling loads of Gul'dan Vantus runes this week, because everyone wants to kill him before the reset and before you can no longer get the Feat of Strength. So that's pretty cool, and I'm excited for the Vantus runes that we'll be selling for the new raid. That's the whole reason I have inscription on my main character, my raiding character, is because I can get the rank 3s easily for the Vantus runes. And yeah, they actually, I didn't think they'd sell very well, but they do. Anyway, here's another 300k. Again, potions, Vantus runes, couple of mounts, some tomes, etc, etc. Another 90k. Again, the usual stuff. Oh look, some expired things. What else we got? A couple of necks, a couple of transmog pieces, all the usual. But yes, Breg's life lessons for you. If you see other people working hard, don't let it stress you out. Some people just like to work harder than others, and looking at the grades people have been getting, it doesn't make too much of a difference. In fact, I think if you work so hard for something, it kind of stresses you out even more, and then you probably end up doing worse when it comes down to it. Anyways, another 200k. What have we got? Just the usual again. All the potions have been selling really well. I'm really pleased about those. And obviously the gems. A useful tip, when you're gathering in TSM, you go to the auction house, you gather the stuff, but then when you go to a vendor, you click on the vendor with the gathering thing still up, and it will say buy items, and then any items that you can buy from that vendor, it will just automatically buy for you. So that's really cool. Anyway, I'm just going to do a quick lot of stuff today because I don't have too much time. I'm going to be restocking everything I need for my crafting. So I need my runed copper rod. Well, I put it in, I always do this, I put it in the bank because I don't have enough space to craft everything, and then I forget to take it out again. So I'm just going to leave it, I think. I'll leave, where shall I leave it, guys? Will it go in a description bag? Probably not. Whatever. Let's put it in there. Do I need this? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's get going. So, my accounts are linked, so it remembers what my bank alt has, and then it will just craft what I'm missing. Which you guys will all probably know if you know TSM. If you don't know TSM, then definitely learn TSM because it's by far the best add-on in the game, most powerful add-on in the game, most useful add-on in the game. It's just the best. Then of course when my inventory is full, I go on to TSM mailing and I mail, sorry about this, got to set it all up, and I mail the stuff to my, oh no, maybe not cooking either. Problem is, because this is my main, if I press mailing sort of the everything, what am I on about? If I mail everything, it will mail like all my flasks and potions and food that I actually use on my main. So we've got to try and avoid that. Anyway, there we go. Let's go again. I've been doing the Nomi stuff for cooking, and yeah, it's actually really good. You can make quite a lot of gold as long as you get the rank 3s. Also, they've recently added this new thing which lets you complete 5 Nomi work orders and you can sell it on the auction house. And yesterday I literally got 5 of them and they sell for 10k each. So that was 50k gold from Nomi yesterday. They drop really easily. They're called like Nomi snacks or something like that. And yeah, people buy them because they just want to complete the rank 3s. So if you want a bit of extra gold, look at that Nomi. You might as well just, you know, you can just hand in some wildfowl eggs or something worth 1 gold or 10 silver, and you got a chance to proc that Nomi snacks, which you can sell for 10k. So I reckon it's just worth doing that on every single character, and you're going to be making a bit of gold a day from, you know, hardly anything, which is cool. So I need a ton of roseate pigments. Now they are selling on the auction house for 15 gold each, and I just bought a load of Aethril for 6 gold each. So every mill of Aethril costs 30 gold because you need 5 to mill. And let's see what happens when I mill one. I get 2 roseates. So 30 gold turns to 15. So it's actually pretty much the same. Though there were only a few roseates at 15, I think. The rest were a bit higher, so still save a bit of gold. We also have a chance to proc sallow pigments, which will obviously save us some gold, and also procs gem chips and everything, so it is going to be a lot better than just buying the roseate straight. Now let's get crafting. Glyph of Trusted Steed. I'm selling so many at the moment, I don't know why. Anyway, I make 5,000 gold profit per glyph, which is a joke. Same with Glyph of Fell Wings, 5,000 gold profit. And I sell a few every day. So if anyone thinks there's not big money to be made in Inscryption, then look again. Now I do have a TSM group which is going to craft some old enchants if they're really profitable. Obviously they're going to take ages to sell, probably to only some twinks or something like that. But even so, with the profit I make from them, you might as well just put one up on the auction house and it will sell eventually. And look at that, I've run out of pigments already. Should have bought some more. Silly me. But yeah, we're not going to have time to do too much today. I'm just going to be basically talking to you guys whilst doing my crafting. And yeah, hopefully you find it useful. That's over 200k, by the way, I've just made. When it all sells, which it will sell really quick. Also selling fortune cards because they sell pretty well. As always, bit of gambling. But yeah, I need to go onto my alchemist next, because all my vial of sand sold that I made last time, so I need to craft some more of those, and a few potions that are profitable nowadays. So we'll go do that next. Also had a pretty good dungeon week this week. I got the new legendary, Soul of the Forest legendary for Resto Druids. Basically gives you, it's the new one that gives you a talent. And it's actually a really fun talent. It's one of my favourite talents, that, and now I get to use that. as well as the best talent, so that's good. And I also did a plus 15 Archway, which was cool. We actually almost two-chested it. And the dungeons have been buffed, so plus 15 is like a plus 18 or 19 from last week. So yeah, but it wasn't too bad because the affixes are quite good this week. Well, at least I quite like them. Bursting, quaking. They're just cool for healers. I actually have stuff to do, unlike usual where I just kind of stand around and DPS. So that's fun. But yeah, just make sure you're ready for the new raid. Things are going to be selling so quick. If you want to make some real gold, then I would look to flip the new BOEs that will be coming out. If you see them looking relatively cheap, you can buy them out and put them up for a ridiculous price and they'll probably sell. So that's always a good thing to do. I'm obviously going to be missing out on the initial rush of that, but I know some people make millions flipping BOEs, and I think it's going to be really profitable the first week. So if you want to risk it, I'd go for it. Okay, I don't have time to go on my Alchemist. I'll just go on my Jewel Crafter. And check this out. People are so lazy. Demon Steel bars sell for 130 gold profit each bar. So just by making 200, I'm making 25k profit, which is really nice. And yeah, people do buy them because the gear's selling so well at the moment, and they're all too lazy to come all the way over here in High Mountain to make the bars. I've got my Hearthstone set here, so it's all good for me. So yeah, gotta get my craft on real quick. These gears selling so well at the moment still, and I think it will continue to do so. I don't know, I don't see why it wouldn't. People checking out new classes, what's looking good in the new raid, and then they're like, oh, I might swap to it. Because it's so easy to gear up now with the heirlooms, and it's so easy to gear up with, well, with everything really, so I see no reason why the gear should slow down. Let me know what you guys are making. Is there anything super profitable that I'm missing out on? Especially in terms of tailoring and engineering. Because I'll be getting those soon, and I really want to know what's kind of profitable there. Obviously engineering always has the mounts, tailoring has the gear, but there must be something else. So sent all my crafted stuff over to my bank, and time to get posting. Look at all this, it's just gold. Just gold waiting to be sold. Just a bit of gold waiting to be sold. I won't go on to my US account, but things are going quite well, just selling everything off, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll take my laptop on holidays, so I'll just repost my auctions, but just for a few minutes every day. That's all I'll do. But it should be fine. And I will definitely give you guys my TSM groups soon. I've been making them a lot better recently because they were so messed up, and now they actually kind of make sense. So I will deliver those to you very soon. Probably once I've got my tailoring and engineering, because don't have groups for those yet either. Post. Don't know if you guys can hear, there's someone outside my room at uni like fixing the water tanker or something. It's really annoying. And there's also like a tractor or one of those lawnmowers that's super big and you drive around in, cutting the grass outside, so we've got some interesting noises around here. Now, I did some mass prospecting earlier to get the gems I needed for my jewel crafting, and whilst doing that I bought out all the Pandemonites from the auction house. Now that's always good because it means you can reset them to whatever price you want. So we'll put them at 5,000 gold, and people will probably undercut, but even so, I'll then undercut them and I'll get to sell them for 4k gold instead of 2k, which they usually go for. So that's always a good thing. If you see there's hardly any items of Sunny on the auction house and it's not too risky to just buy them up, then that's all you have to do. Buy them up and you will get a nice bit of profit from relisting. Look at my noob PvE achievements I've got recently. Head of the curve called Dan, Keystone Master, Power Ascended, Pro PvE right here. I'd never done the Archway before I did it on plus 15, so that was interesting. Didn't have a clue what I was doing. I do really like the Mythic Plus system though. I think it's so cool. I was always trying to think whether there are any markets that you can kind of get into to, you know, so I can relate my Mythic Plus to my gold making, and all I could think of was the fact that people are always getting new gear, which means they always need new enchants, new gems, so that's always good. But I hope Blizzard do something with Mythic Plus next expansion. They're obviously going to continue it because it's been so successful, but imagine if you could craft like specific armor sets that would make you do more damage against a certain boss, or like a Vantus rune for a specific dungeon, as well as Vantus runes for raids, you know? That would be so cool, because, I mean, not a lot of people do raiding anymore. Obviously they do, but not as much as they used to. And a lot more people are just doing Mythic Plus. They've got the whole Mythic score now, and it's a really big thing. So I reckon if they can interact the professions more with it, it would be so fun and really cool for us gold makers. Yeah, the Vantus rune for dungeon, I like that. Or just random gear, like gear that made you, after you kill a boss, like the Karazhan gear. After you kill a boss you get like 10% increased damage for 2 minutes, something like that. And they could do more stuff like that you could craft, and it would be like your dungeon set, and it would be kind of specific items and specific procs, whatever, just for dungeons. That'd be really cool. I'd love to see them do something like that. But I am really pleased with how they've been doing professions in Legion, well, in terms of making gear relevant, because gear actually is relevant. Look at, because of Obliterum, you know, you can now get 900 item level gear with the stats that you want from the auction house, which is so cool. And you know, 900 item level is probably good enough to get you into, well, definitely normal Tomb of Sargeras, maybe even close to heroic. So yeah, I really like that. I think it's a really good step compared to the previous expansions when gear's basically been irrelevant. Oh look, a glyph sword. And so with engineering, people are always complaining about engineering not having enough gold making potential. But if they could do something like, you know, the thing where you can res someone in 3 seconds or whatever with that, what's it called, like the pocket knife or whatever it is. So you can try and res, sometimes it fails, sometimes it works. You know, that can be used in Mythics. Someone did it to me yesterday in a Mythic. It's really useful. Especially with the affixes this week, it makes it almost impossible to res because you just get interrupted. So, you know, more stuff like that, if they could introduce that, and it could be like the kind of Mythic Plus sort of profession. Because I kind of get why they don't want some OP things with engineering to be used in raids, because, you know, the raiding scene's a lot more competitive and, you know, a lot more things could go wrong. But with the Mythic Plus, if you could get items that, I mean, you already can get items which increase your speed, or you can get like cool things that make you sort of jump over mobs so you can skip them. I don't know, anything like that would be really cool. I'm just rambling. I really like professions. If I worked at World of Warcraft, I would love to work in the profession department. I'd help make them awesome. in my humble opinion. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for today, guys. Sorry it's a bit of a short one, but I am getting ready for my holiday tomorrow. So this video will probably come out in 2 or 3 days, and I hope you guys are all good. I hope you get lucky in Tomb. I hope you get a Titan Forge BOE piece of gear that you sell for 500,000 gold. That's always the dream. And I mean, the first week is when they do sell for ridiculous amounts. So even if you're only an LFR raider, can you get BOEs in LFR? I don't know. But even if you're only a relatively low geared raider, I'd definitely suggest doing as much Tomb as possible in the first week, just for the chance that you'll get a BOE piece that you can sell for a nice profit. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, see ya.